The Free State Department of Economic and Small Business Development and Tourism says the province's expected annual growth rate is 1.5% by 2028, which it says is indicative of a relatively stagnant economy. It says as a result, they are desperately looking into attracting investment into the province. One of the areas will be to look into the tourism sector. A tourism expo taking place at Welkom on Friday is aimed at showcasing opportunities in the sector. About 14 million rand has been allocated towards boosting the tourism sector. For more on this, we cross to Kamogelo Seekoei, who's an SABC News reporter. Kamogelo, tell us a little bit more about this expo and also what it hopes to achieve.
Well, essentially what the expo seeks to achieve is to motivate learners who are studying tourism to actually take up tourism and look into what opportunities exist in this sector, as the province has actually identified the tourism sector as one of the sectors that can bolster the economy. As you've mentioned in your intro, the economy is not growing, and the projections show that the economy of the Free State will only grow by 1.5% by 2028. Another factor that came out last year in the third quarter from Stats SA was that the Free State was actually the province with the least people that are employed as compared to those that are employed. But I do have here with me the MEC for Tourism, who has been driving this program, to talk to us about what measures the department is taking. You've spoken about aggressive marketing in terms of improving tourism in the province, attracting investment. Can you talk to us a little bit more about that?
Okay, thanks SABC, and thanks to the viewers. What we have taken as a serious concern is that tourism in the Free State has declined. So we've agreed that, number one, we need to unbundle tourism from the Free State Gambling and Liquor Board so that tourism will be independent and stand-alone tourism authority. So like any other tourism authorities in the country. So that's what we are planning to do. But the second thing that we are aiming at doing is to ensure that we increase on the promotion and the marketing of all tourism products and tourism activities in the Free State, something that has not been done for far too long. So this is what we are going to do. But thirdly, it will also to link tourism with all the economic enablers that are taking place in our province. So one of the most important things is to begin to appreciate our products. What products do we have? In the Free State, we are known that sports, as one and parcel as the tourism product, it's one of the most significant activity, an economic activity, because in its chain value, you've got many things that are happening during sports activities in the Free State. Hospitality is one of them. Catering is one of them. But generally, even people who are doing car washing, they will tell you that every time Bafana is playing around Bloemfontein, this is what we are doing. So it increases in those chain value where you have tourism impacting in some of the activities around the Free State. So we are really going to focus on tourism to ensure that it creates jobs, but it also contributes positively in the economic growth of the Free State, but also try to fight what you call unemployment, which you have already alluded to, that it's one of the areas where Free State we have performed dismally poor. So we want to increase the rate of employment, but using tourism as one of the activities.
So today we see there are learners here from across the province that are students of tourism. Can you talk to us a little bit more about that and how the department plans to drive this program?
Okay, today we have initiated what we call the Provincial Tourism Career Expo. This is where we are taking learners from secondary schools and institutions of higher learning to come, number one, talk amongst themselves about tourism in the Free State. But number two, we're also bringing motivational speakers who also speak to them. But we then introduce them to all the products that we have in the Free State, in an area where we are hosting. For instance, today we are hosted by Lejole district municipalities. So some of the products that are found here that relates to tourism and other economic development, they are here and they are part and parcel of the expo introducing learners. But it also helps them as and when they cut the path towards their career. They must also understand that there are also career opportunities that are tourism related. So this is what we are trying to do. So I've shared with them what we need to do. One of the things that tourism can benefit them is when they stand up and say, we must love our towns, we must love ourselves, we must love our province. By simple one thing, today I've just introduced one thing. I said to them, let us not allow anyone to litter in our areas. Let us fight the untidiness of our areas and the uncleanness of our areas. Let's fight and ensure that we have beautiful, clean towns, so that as and when we market and sell our areas, sell our market product, we invite tourists to the cleanest areas. That's the most first important thing. We want when people arrive, whether they be in a township or in a rural or in an urban area or suburban area, they must say, wow, this town is so clean, it's so beautiful. Then they can start to think about what is it that they can invest. The second thing that I've shared with them is that we need our towns, we need themselves to come up with new, unique products that are related to tourism. We need them to bring the attractions that are not found in other parts of the country. Something that will bring the Free State to be an area that you will not just go through it, but you will go to it. Because what is the problem now in the Free State, that many people, they just go through us. Whether they're coming from Cape Town to Gauteng, they just pass through. But we want to stop that. We want to show them that Free State is the place which they can enjoy. The nice thing about tourism is about to work and to have fun. So I'm going to bring that element of whiskey will be working, but we must have an element of fun so that people can also enjoy the social being of what does it mean to be a Free Stater in the Free State. The last thing that I've told the children is that with all the cleanness and with us promoting our products, we will then be able to be patriotic. But that patriotism, it must also be extended to our country, the continent, and the globe. I've shared with them some of the simplest things that they can share with our fellow citizens here in the country and enjoy tourism and enjoy the Free State.
Talking about selling, what kind of investment initiatives does the department have to bring investors into the province?
You will remember that last year we have the Investment South Africa conference, which was focusing in the Free State. And you will know that there have been some millions that have been invested. One in the solar system, number 2 in the renewable energies, number 3 in the discovery of gas, number 4 in also the extraction of the gold in some of the mines. With the other people still believe that the mining is on the sunset. In the Free State, we are saying the mining must rise because of the few discoveries that we have found, and we want to promote it. But also on agriculture and the ecosystem. So these are the products that we are inviting investors to come. But also on sports, arts, and culture. We've realized that in the Free State, and only in the Free State, that's where you'll find people promoting sports, whether it's rugby, whether it's the marathons, whether it's soccer, but we're doing it very different because we bring something that most of the South Africans are not bringing. We bring the passion and the love of the sports. And that is why it's going to promote also tourism. So we're trying to invest. We're trying to resolve the issue of the soccer teams around the Free State in a manner that the Free Staters must benefit. Not the other way around, where people are just coming, but they are the only one who are going to benefit and leave our province. In this case, we're making sure that the Free Staters must benefit. We're also mindful of the fact that there are so many people now who are interested at Harry Smith. You will have listened to the Premier of Gauteng, and they want to make as if Harry Smith is not part of the Gauteng. We're saying to Premier Panyaza, Harry Smith is part of the Free State. While we are welcoming them with their ideas, but they must know that the ownership of Harry Smith lies with the Free State. We are not 3 hours away from Harry Smith. Harrismith is part of the Free State. It is just with us, and everyone who want to invest, they are welcome, but they must chew the line from the Free State government. Thank you very much.
That was MEC Ketsomakume there, just talking to us about the investment programs that the Free State has. And as you can see, there's a lot of passion coming from him, and we take it back to studio.
Thank you so much.